We're gonna make some cookies today without a recipe or measurements, really. We're just gonna throw stuff together and see what happens. I did not bring any eggs. Let me go grab them. I return with the egg. Just one. Because we're gonna make a small batch of cookies. Do we start with eggs or do we start with dry mix? This is different from a cake. We'll start with the dry. Egg, you stay there. Don't go anywhere. So, everything starts with flour. There's a little bit of water in this bowl. Okay. We don't want a lot of cookies. We just want a little bit of cookies. So there's some flour. Got some flour and some water. So normally it's sugar and sugar, right? It's been so long since I've made cookies from scratch. I don't know what the difference between well, I know the difference between white sugar and brown sugar. Brown sugar has molasses in it, which does something. I don't know what though. Is it? I know it needs one of these because we don't want it to rise. It's a 50-50. Baking soda, baking powder. We'll just skip that. I do know we need salt. Just a little bit. I do have white chocolate chips, or white baking chips as they call them. But I also have almond extract, orange extract, and lemon juice. So we could make orange flavored cookies with white chocolate chips. Or we could just make white chocolate chip cookies. We'll put a little bit of vanilla in there. If I can pick it up. Apparently vanilla doesn't want to go in, so we'll use the almond. That should be enough, right? Just a dash of it, maybe. We need some fat for this. It should be our handy dandy oil. Bloop. I guess we don't necessarily need the egg, right? I'm gonna just stir this up a bit. Oh golly. Yeah, let's add an egg. Why not? Just for the heck of it. And a piece of shell. Got the shell. Okay. We're good. I'm covered in eggs. Ah. Where is my towel when I need it? Okay, so we got our egg. Now I need a little bit of almond milk. That should be plenty. So we're gonna mix that up. Yeah, we definitely need more flour, because that is more liquid than cookie dough. Okay, I've got a spoon. Yeah, that's more cookie dough in consistency. Can you see that? If it didn't have egg in it, I would eat it, but don't want to get sick. Does that count as a chocolate chip? It's like bigger than a whole cookie. They've added too many chocolate chips. or white chocolate chips. No, that should be plenty. Okay. Yeah. One cookie. There. Two cookie. So if this is the right consistency, they won't spread into each other. If not, they're going to make one giant, massive cookie. It looks like we have enough for 2 batches. Or maybe a batch and a half. Okay, let's go stick this in the oven and we'll be back with fresh cookies. Oh look, there's cookies. Look at those. They actually look like cookies and they didn't spread. So that means that one of the consistencies was right. The bottom doesn't look too bad. Ooh, that's not a cookie break. They're very spongy cookies. They're more like cake cookies. So we went wrong somewhere. But let's see if they taste good. And they are really good. So yeah, they're spongy like a cake, but they're like pancake cookies. So they have some give to them instead of normal cookies. So they're super fluffy, but they're super yummy. You can taste the almond, but it's not overpowering, and then the chocolate of the white chocolate chips is good. I would say if you're looking for like the normal traditional chocolate chip cookies that are, they either break apart and melty and gooey or break like a hard cookie, these are not what you want. But if you want just want a cookie that's bite size and that's yummy, I would definitely recommend these. Not that there's a recipe or a measurement guide, but almond extract and white chocolate chips are good. But yeah, thank you all for joining me. I would rate these probably, flavor-wise, 7 out of 10. They're not my favorite cookies, but they're pretty good. Baking like cookies, they baked pretty well like cookies. They stayed together. They didn't spread as much, which was good. But texture-wise, they are definitely not your typical cookies. So I'd give them probably a 6. They did bake really well, but they're cakey cookies. But yeah, thank you all for joining me. I'll see you next time. I will let you know what we're gonna bake. But most likely, get ready for some meringues.